We've mapped the surface of Mars, yet we still don't fully understand our own oceans. Beneath the waves lies a world so dark, so unexplored, that even today's science struggles to explain what's down there. And then, in 1997, something happened. A sound, so loud, so deep, and so powerful, it echoed across the Pacific Ocean. Scientists called it the Bloop. What could create a sound louder than a blue whale, yet leave no trace behind? Today, we dive into one of the ocean's most chilling mysteries, and what scientists fear might still be lurking in the deep. If the unknown calls to you like the Bloop called to us, subscribe and join our deep-sea detective squad. We surface new mysteries regularly. Don't let them sink without you. We all know that the deepest part of the ocean is the Mariana Trench. It is a massive chasm in the Pacific Ocean, about 11 kilometers deep. To compare, the tallest mountain on Earth, Mount Everest, stands at 8,848 meters. This means that even if Mount Everest were placed inside the Mariana Trench, there would still be more than 2 kilometers of space left unfilled. The existence of this trench was first discovered in 1842 by the British Royal Navy's Victor Vescovo. From then until January 23, 1960, this trench kept scientists restless. You can imagine such a massive trench. Who knows what enormous creatures might reside there, creatures we have yet to discover. Finding them in such a place would not be an easy task. But in 1960, Lieutenant Don Walsh and Jacques Picard dared to do just that. With the help of an underwater submersible, they embarked on a mission to explore the creatures and mysteries of this vast trench. After a continuous 5-hour descent in their submersible, they finally reached the bottom, and there, it was pitch dark. These two scientists continued their research and discovered bizarre species of creatures, proving that life exists even 11 kilometers below the ocean's surface. But that was not the main discovery. Jacques Picard recorded in his observation diary that when they looked through their submersible's window, they saw a gigantic creature following them. But after trailing them for some time, that strange creature suddenly disappeared. Then, in 1985, another experiment was conducted. A test vehicle was sent 11 kilometers down into the trench. This test vehicle was tied with steel cables so that it could be pulled back up if any issues arose. But as soon as it reached the very bottom of the Mariana Trench, researchers realized that something from below was pulling the vehicle with immense force. The scientists immediately tried to pull the vehicle back up, but it did not budge even slightly. After several hours of struggle, the pulling finally stopped, and they managed to bring the vehicle back to the surface. But when they saw its condition, they were completely stunned. The vehicle had been utterly destroyed, and all around it, there were massive bite marks. It was clear that some enormous creature had tried to eat it. Some steel cables were also found broken. This made it evident that whatever attacked the vehicle was incredibly powerful. Based on the size of the bite marks, scientists speculated that one of 2 prehistoric sea monsters might still exist 11 kilometers below the ocean. These 2 creatures were the ancient sea monster Mosasaurus, or the world's largest shark, Megalodon. This discovery led scientists to rethink the possibility that these creatures might still exist on Earth. However, since these creatures were never seen again, scientists eventually lost interest in the matter. Besides, it is nearly impossible for such massive creatures to survive at such depths. The amount of food required for them to live would not be available there, and the extreme pressure at such depths would also make survival difficult. For these reasons, the file on this discovery was eventually closed. But another incident had already occurred years earlier, in 1997, which left scientists restless again. NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, recorded a mysterious frequency from deep beneath the ocean, the Bloop. This sound seemed to be coming from a living creature, but this was not the sound of an ordinary creature. It traveled from nearly 6,000 kilometers away. The sound was recorded as something like this. From this, it was estimated that the creature producing this sound would be about 5 times larger than a blue whale. This is because the loudest sound a blue whale can make travels up to 1,500 kilometers. If a creature 5 times the size of a blue whale existed, it would look something like this. A creature of this size would resemble a sea monster, something like the legendary Kraken or Cthulhu. Scientists named this mysterious sound the Bloop, but in 2012, some scientists claimed that such sounds could also be caused by icebergs breaking and falling into the ocean. However, some scientists opposed this idea. They believed the sound came from deep within the ocean, not from icebergs. Moreover, this sound was different from those made by breaking icebergs. It remains a mystery that has puzzled both scientists and ordinary people alike. So, what is the truth behind this incident? Could a massive sea monster exist in the unexplored 95% of the ocean, or was it just the sound of an iceberg breaking? What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. To discover more eerie sounds from the abyss, watch Top 5 Mysterious mysterious undersea sounds after this. The ocean's strangest secrets are waiting there for you. If the bloop sent chills down your spine, you'll love what we uncovered in our ebook, Monsters of the Abyss. It dives into unexplained ocean sounds, sea monsters that match the bloop's scale, and creatures so mysterious they still puzzle scientists. Get your copy and become the most important and knowledgeable person among your friends. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. Stay happy. Thank you.